Hello to the fans of Best Multimedia. My name is Ligan Kofi, and I think I have something small to clear, and I have something little to share with you. I would like to speak English because I know there are a lot of fans and listeners who are not concumbers, and so it will be good for me to express myself in English. Whatever I am doing, I am not doing for concumbers alone. As a manager, managing an artist like Lazzybwoy, Lazzybwoy's music is not, excuse me to say, for concumbers alone. It's for the whole world and the whole Ghana. And so if there is something I need to clear, I think I'll first of all have to speak in English, or a language that will be understood by all. I decided to come on live Facebook to actually give a reply to a message I heard MC Rocky Dat, owner of RIC Radio, talk about me, mentioning my name and saying a whole lot of things about me. In the first place, I want to thank my brother, Rocky Hamilton. I think you are doing well, but there are a few things you need to actually watch out and look at it very well. When you do that, it will help you, okay? So, Nabu, please, let me take a little of your time to share something with you. I'm actually at home. I just finished watching his video he did. Mentioning my name, I felt there was a need to clear certain things. So that is why I am doing this video. In the first place, Lazzybwoy is my artist. And let me set the record straight. Rocky, I want you to know today that I don't know how you knew Lazzybwoy, because I said it in my previous video. Okay, I said it in my previous video that I don't know how you knew Lazzybwoy, but I want you to know today that I can be sure, if you can really tell us how you got to know Lazzybwoy, I can be sure to tell you that I even knew Lazzybwoy before you. Yes, I can be sure to tell you that I even knew Lazzybwoy before you, Rocky. Why am I saying that? Let me explain. There are a lot of things you mentioned or said. I would like to explain them one after the other. Okay? I said it in my previous video that there was an artist known as King Pasi. This guy went to Saboba, and then that was how he met Lazzy. And then he called me and said, Charlie, I've chanced upon a guy. This guy is very good. He's a rapper, and the way he's rapping in music, in the Konkoma language is very good. I would like to send you his works for you to listen. I know you are working on radio to see if you can help push this guy, because the guy is good. Let me tell you, Pasi Joshua and my relationship, if you ask him, I knew Pasi Joshua, and I've been working with Pasi Joshua in terms of promotion when I was at Pink FM Kaswa in 2007, 2008, in case you don't know. So Pasi know me very well. By then, Obata Sankonja the chief, the paramount chief of Pasa, by then he wasn't a chief yet. By then, Pasi Joshua, Obata Sankonja, and myself in Kaswa. It's a long story. I wouldn't want to talk much about how we've come to know each other in this music thing. By then, I was working at Pink FM Kaswa. That was where I got to know. We got in touch with each other, and then I started with this promo thing because Pasi, for instance, knew I was in the media and I could be of help to them as musicians. Before I moved and came to GBC, and then they posted me to Kratchi, and then from Kratchi I came to Nkwanta Beyond FM. Listen carefully. So I got these works of Lazzybwoy on phone. I listened to the works, and I was like, wow, this guy is good. I already said that in my previous video. I'm not the type that will say something today and say something tomorrow. I know what I'm saying, and I'll tell you the truth anywhere you take me to. My words will always be the same. I will not say A today and say B tomorrow. So I started talking to Lazzy. Me and Lazzy started talking. because I listened to his works and I was like, this is good. So I would like to meet him. I would like to meet him for us to talk. It was there that Pastor Joshua told me that Lazzybwoy will be coming for a program at Lungi, which happens to be you, Rocky, that your first program, which you organized, and then Lazzy came. So it was there he told me you will be coming for that program. So when you come there, when Lazzy comes there, he will meet Lazzy there, and he and Lazzy will come to Pasa. And even when they come, he will try and bring him to Nkwanta. Because by then, my brother Ipak had also opened his studio. And so when the studio was set, I called Pasi, I called Imano Bacho, and then some other Konkoma artists to tell them about the studio my brother had opened. And the fact that if they needed our services, would be available. So, lo and behold, they came to you, Rocky, your program. By then, Lazzy and I had not met one-on-one, face-to-face. Okay? We had not met face-to-face. But I had listened to Lazzybwoy's works and I was in contact with Lazzybwoy by then. Listen carefully. So how did I get to know Lazzybwoy? I said that in my previous video. Those who watched that video. I said that it was Pasi who brought Lazzy and then one Benghazi, another artist. He brought them to Nkwanta to record at my brother's place. By then, the Pasa chief, Uba Tasakunja, was having an anniversary and wanted them to come and perform. So they came to the studio there to do a song, to my brother's studio to do a song for Uba Tasakunja. So that is where I got to know and to see Lazzy face-to-face, one-on-one. And then when Lazzy performed in that program, he went back to Saboba. Okay. That was after they came to you, Rocky, your program. By then, I didn't know you, Rocky. By then, I had not met you, Rocky. But by then, I knew Lazzybwoy. And I knew he was coming to a program in Lungi. And I knew it was your program. But by then, you and I were not into contact. I didn't know you. Okay? Now, when Lazzy came and we met and we started vibing together. And then Lazzy told me that he wanted to go to Accra and then do one or two. He wanted to stay there for one or two and do some one or two moves. Because by then, he according to his explanation, if you're an artist and you get to Accra, you may get the opportunity to mingle with other artists and blah, blah, blah. So he wanted to go there. Then I said, okay, fine, no problem. He can go and then whatever it is, we'll continue to talk and then we can build this whole thing together. That is how come he came to Accra and stayed for a couple of days. Where you, Rocky, then began to move with Lazzybwoy when he came to Accra. That was where maybe in my previous video I said that if for any reason you slept in the same room with him or you bought food which you all ate and maybe you paid, or you boarded the same car for which maybe for any reason you paid, didn't mean that Lazzy too didn't do anything for you. That doesn't mean that Lazzy too hasn't done anything for you. Now, so I want you to get that clear. So before Lazzy will come to Accra for you guys to make your movement and whatsoever, Lazzy and I had been in our own stuff. Just that by then, I had only lay low, watching and planning ahead as to what I can do to help musicians. If you care to know, my aim is not to only help Konkoma artists, any artists that come my way. So if you will find out, when it comes to Battle the Mic competition in Nkwanta Beyond, I started it. I started Battle the Mic, trying to unearth talent, to bring out youth that were good in music. Those who know Nkwanta well will tell you about, who heard those programs will tell you about it. Out of Battle the Mic, a lot of young guys came up and now they are doing well in music. I didn't just do that once because whenever I finish the Battle the Mic, I try to bring the Accra artists down to mingle with our young guys here so that they can vibe together and have the encouragement and blah, blah, blah together. So my aim is not only to extend my hand to Konkoma alone, but everyone that comes my way. Okay? Now, Again, I said in the previous video that unless you, Rocky, comes out to tell us how you met Lazzy and the services you rendered to Lazzy. But if it is the services of promotion, let me tell you something. You are trying to drag Shorty into this matter, and I would like to state categorically and make things clear that Shorty is supplier. Don't drag him into this issue, okay? Don't drag him into this issue at all. I know Shorty supplier and what he does for Konkoma artists, okay? I want to say things clear. Don't drag that man. Leave that man alone, okay? Lazzy will never be ungrateful to Shorty. Never. Lazzy will never ever be ungrateful to Shorty. And Shorty knows it. Okay? If you will go and talk anything anyhow and tell Shorty, Shorty knows Lazzybwoy very well. So it is not what you sit on your Facebook to talk about and to say is what Shorty will listen. Because Shorty knows Lazzybwoy very well. And he knows that Lazzybwoy will never be ungrateful to that man. And I personally will never be ungrateful to that man. Okay? Now, let me leave this here and clear. There are a lot of things you said, and I think you said them just because you didn't have pre-knowledge to some of those things. Okay? Let me ask you this. The guy who did the video, which you asked, I haven't even watched the video yet. Me inquire is a video near. Marco Bontepe, video by the Pilato guy, Konkoma special. I haven't watched that video. I think the last video I watched on that guy's channel, or I think somebody even sent it on WhatsApp, has to do with the beef between Zebeto and Lazzy, which the guy did his own analysis and stuff. Now, this is a comic show. In case you care to know, it's a comic show, which I watched and I felt like this guy was doing well. So if that guy will want to do something like that, he doesn't even need to seek you, Rocky, your attention. He doesn't even need to call you to ask you anything before he does that. Let me give you an example. Do you know one guy called Magrahep? Do you know another guy called Kojo Sheldon? They are all promoters. They are senior promoters. Maybe if you don't know, after I finish this video, go and watch those guys. Magrahep, he's in Italy. Kojo Sheldon is in Ghana here. They do similar shows, which I think our brother Pilato has started doing in the Konkoma language. And we must all commend him. Kojo Sheldon doesn't call the artists, he does things on them to ask them before he will go ahead and do them. The same as Magrahep. He will not call because it's a comic show with... Okay? Let me continue. I think I had a call and there's a break. So, the video you are saying Pilato guy, a Konkoma special guy did about me and you, I haven't even myself seen it. And that guy never called me to tell me he was even going to do any video like that on me. He never called me. So if you think he called me and he got my side of the story and no, you can ask him. Before God and man, I have never talked to that guy about whatever. And that video, I haven't even seen it. I'm yet to go and watch that video. But I felt, Rocky, the allegations you were making were of low standard. So I needed to clear certain things for you to know. So don't come and drag that guy into that Pilato guy. Leave him alone. He's doing his work. If you have anything to whatever he will post, the best thing to do is to give a rebuttal just like you have done on your Facebook wall. So don't blame that guy at all for whatever he is doing or whatever he has done. Is that okay? Good. Let me put that aside. Now, on the issue of whatever is happening in terms of promotion, yes, Rocky, you became a target to so many people because you were promoting Lazzybwoy. The same as me. I also became a target, an enemy to a lot of people because I was the artist manager of Lazzybwoy. And let me explain why. Now, the reason why some Konkoma artists in Konkoma and in Pasa and other areas didn't want Lazzy to get involved in shows and programs were for a reason. The reason is that Lazzy is an artist who is not part of a group they, the Konkoma musicians, have formed. And that group is Northeast musicians, Konkoma Northeast. I want to get the name right. Northeast musician, Konkoma Northeast Musicians Union or something like that. Those of you who are Konkoma artists, you know. Those artists, that group, came out to say that Lazzy is not part of their group. And so, if Lazzy wants to do any program, they will not give him the opportunity to do. Both in Accra, Basa, wherever. Unless he registers under that group. The same as other artists like G Black and Co. Who were young, upcoming artists and weren't part of that association. So if you fought with Joseph Wanyo and other people on Lazzy, it was because Lazzy wasn't part of the association. And that fight, it is not you alone that has fought it. Pastor Joshua has fought similar fights like that before. Okay? Rocky, let me tell you something. It is not everything that you do that you talk. There are people, I can be frank and tell you, lo and behold today, I made a statement by asking you to mention things you have done for Lazzybwoy for everybody to know, because you were going about talking about Lazzy too much, just trying to tarnish his image too much. I can tell you for a fact that there are people who have done a lot of good to Lazzybwoy, even more than you, Rocky. If you don't know, there are a lot of fans, fans of Lazzybwoy, who have done greater things for Lazzybwoy. And today they are not even talking. Those guys are not even talking. There are big men who have done a lot, including the shorty guy you are mentioning his name. Okay? Who have done wonderful things for Lazzy. They are not promoters like you. But their works, I can be sure to tell you that, has even gone to contribute so huge to Lazzybwoy's life. That if you want to weigh, I'm not saying you have not contributed. You have done your part. But if you want the world to hail you alone and make it look like you are the only one in this world Lazzybwoy should hail, then hey, bro, you are treading on a very dangerous ground. There are people who have spent money, spent their time, done a lot of things behind the scenes for Lazzybwoy. If you don't know, and if you care to know, lower yourself and mellow yourself and find out. Then you will know that yes. So if Lazzybwoy is supposed to mellow and bow down to all these people, do you think it will be possible? Do you know how many people promote Lazzybwoy songs? People that we don't even know. That share his songs. That play his songs. Can we count them? I told you that in my last video that when we say a promoter, even a fan is a promoter. It is not only you who have an information center alone that is a promoter. Okay? It is not only you who have information center alone that is a promoter. You have used your information center to help Lazzybwoy and nobody can dispute that. You have promoted him, you have done your part to contribute to his life. But spare us that message of what you have done as if for us to think that you are the only one who have done something for Lazzy no one has ever done before. That is where I want you to pause. There are even people who have done better, who are just fans, who have done better. There are big men behind the scene. I wouldn't want to mention names. Some of them you know. I wouldn't want to mention names. Some are even fans you don't know. They just love Lazzy. And so they do and push things that we can't even mention. Okay? So if you want the whole world to hail you alone and make it look like you have done it or you have made Lazzy who he is, it's a lie. You said nobody knew Lazzy until you started promoting him. Oh, my brother, bring down your pride. How did you get to know Lazzybwoy? I made mention of that statement the last time. Maybe the English wasn't clear, but I want to ask you again. How did you get to know Lazzybwoy in the first place? If you said nobody knew him, how did you get to know him? You said Lazzybwoy was nobody. Nobody had heard of him until you started doing the promotion and the blah, blah, blah. My question is, how did you yourself get to know Lazzybwoy? Tell us. We want to know how you yourself got to know Lazzybwoy. There you will know that Lazzybwoy wasn't just anybody. He was already making his name. The fact that maybe he had not reached your area of promotion doesn't mean that he was nobody. Okay? Sarkodie in Ghana, if Sarkodie hasn't become a bigger name in France, doesn't mean that Sarkodie is nobody. He could be somebody in Ghana here, He could be somebody in Nigeria, but maybe in France, Sarkodie is nobody. Maybe in China, Sarkodie is nobody because the Chinese people don't know what he's saying and they have not even heard of him. But that doesn't mean that Sarkodie is nobody. Are you getting me? Sit down and analyze this. So the fact that you went to Accra to play his songs on your RIC radio for people to, or your information center for people in Accra to hear his music and to like it doesn't mean that what do you call it? Lazzybwoy was nobody. Don't calm down. Bring down your pride, my brother. Okay, I have just given you a scenario. The fact that Sarkodie is not yet in China, Chinese men and women haven't come to love Sarkodie doesn't mean that Sarkodie is nobody. He's somebody in Ghana. Okay, he is somebody in Nigeria. Shatta Wale, the fact that Chinese people haven't heard of him, in France they haven't heard of him, in Germany they haven't heard of him, doesn't mean that he is nobody. But when you come to Ghana, Shatta Wale is somebody. When you come to Ghana, Stonebwoy is somebody. When you come to Ghana right now, what do you call it, that guy? Patapa is somebody in Ghana. So if you sit somewhere and say, before you got to know Lazzybwoy was nobody, spare us those words. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Mellow yourself. Pride will kill us. All right? Pride, it will kill us. There are people who are doing very well, promoting Lazzy, pushing Lazzy, both with money, physically, in prayers, in everything. And those people are not even talking. They are not talking. Do you know how many fights, what do you call it? What do you call this guy? King Passy had to fight for Lazzy. Do you know why Konkoma Music Awards, which I wanted to organize, didn't come on? Because people said that I was organizing that show because I wanted to give the awards to Lazzybwoy. In Pasa, when Lazzy wanted to do his program in Pasa, they said they won't allow Lazzy to do that program because he's not part of the Northeast Musicians Union, which was the Konkomes, their music union. Until we had to go in, fight through, have to go and see the chief and so many things before that program came on. So I am not surprised you have to fight Joshua, Joseph Mwanyo and other people in Accra because of Lazzy. The reason is because those people were fighting back because Lazzy wasn't part of their association. And they felt that if they don't do something about it, other youth coming will abandon that association and they will not respect that association. So there was a need for them to fight so that everybody will become part of the association. That was the basis of the fight they were fighting you, Rocky, in Accra. That was the basis on which you became an enemy to so many artists in Accra. Because that was the reason some of them said they will not come to your show because you were promoting someone who wasn't part of the association. The rule is that in Konkoma, if you want to go and do a show, you have to go and see the association, the branch there. You have to go and see them. Those who know this will know the truth I'm talking about here. You have to go and see them. They will give you dates. They will give you a date which you should do a program in Konkoma Bobloshi or the cargo station. They will give you dates. If the association doesn't give you dates, you will not do that program. You get it? So, and then also, if you are not part of the association, so if you are not part of the association in the first place, who will even give you dates? Not to talk of you organizing program. So when you, Rocky, wanted to do your program and by force, you decided to bring artists like Lazzybwoy, artists like G Black and other artists who were not part of the association had to fight you. It wasn't only Lazzy that they fought you. Those who know the truth that these young guys, like our youth artists who are doing very well, G Black, what do you call them? Mention their names. Those guys who are doing very well in music. Most of them, because they were not part of that. I don't know that if it is now that they have become part of the association, I cannot tell. But because they were not part of the association was always fighting them. If they want to do a program or if they want to do anything. So, bro, what is wrong for fighting for a brother? People are fighting just like you fought. But I get pissed off when you sit on your show to make it look like you are the only one doing whatever, or you are the only one who have done whatever for Lazzy. There are people who are not talking. Just like you've been advised, there are people who have also talked to us to just keep quiet. People call Lazzy every day and tell, hey, Charlie, don't talk. Don't even say these things. There's no need. So have you ever seen Lazzy replying you? Sometimes Lazzy will go on Facebook to write his things and you feel like you are the one Lazzy is talking to. Meanwhile, he's not even talking to you. He is not even talking to you. So my brother, chill, okay? Nobody hates you, all right? Nobody hates you. And don't drag Shorty into this matter. Let me tell you, your Accra program which you did, I was there. The Accra anniversary which you did, I was there. You invited me, I came. I was part of that show. That show that we did for your anniversary, I was there, I saw everything. People had to complain that you did the show for Lazzybwoy because the fans of Lazzybwoy had contributed. Listen, the fans of Lazzybwoy, people had to use their own cars. They decided they would give their cars so that they would do a convoy and come to that program. You rock your program. The arrangement of the cars and motorcades and motorbikes and whatsoever, did you know about it? It was die-hard fans who were doing all those organizations. They did those organizations. So other artists like Pastor Joshua and the rest, Martin Kenya, they came and sat down on the plastic chairs at the program there, waiting for their turn to perform. All they could hear is motorbikes and cars. Pee-pong, pee-pong. And the whole program became bazaar. Because Lazzy had arrived in a convoy, motorbikes were making noise, disturbing, and a whole lot. It took some time to calm the whole place down. It took some time. So later on, other artists became angry that, Rocky, so is that what you would do? Oh, so you decided to organize car and motorkings and other things for Lazzy, and then you made us to walk and come and sit down in plastic chairs. Then Rocky, you didn't do it well. So it means you are organizing the show for Lazzy and you didn't tell us. This was the basis on which some of the artists started fighting you back after the show, saying that you organized the show for Lazzy. Meanwhile, you, Rocky V, didn't know how the organization of those cars and motorbikes thing happened. You didn't know. And you never knew that was the convoy going to come. It was other fans. It was other people who love Lazzy. They gave out their cars. They gave out their support to do that. So if people fought you and said, you organized the program for Lazzybwoy, this was the basis. Those who don't know, I want you to listen and listen well. Now, yes, I did BM tour in Accra, and not only in Accra. We planned doing that BM tour not only in Accra. It was a group of artists which I called, which include Lazzy, Basi, Atros, Martin Kenya, and then, this is my very good friend, this other artist, what is his name? He is in Atebubu. Oh, somebody, I have nobody here who can easily help me with his name. But when I remember his name, I'll tell you. It was a group of artists that we assembled. They were about 5. I sat them down at Basa. We had a meeting and we decided we should do a tour. And then they agreed. Okay? They agreed. And then we decided to do a tour in Accra. They, the artists themselves, planned that we should do one in Accra, one in Basa, and one in Chamba. So we decided to come to Accra first, and then come to Basa, and then go to Chamba. We were only able to come to Accra. After the Accra show, we couldn't go to Chamba. We couldn't go to, Basa. We couldn't do those programs. Now, yes, we wanted to do the first one in Accra, Abu Bloshi. And we did that program. I respect Shorty very well, and any other person that came there. It wasn't only Shorty, there were other big guys that came to that program and really gave money on stage. But a similar thing was done for you during you, Rocky, your anniversary. A similar thing was done for you. The fact that there were no videos by then, for the world to see that this is what Shorty and other people came to do for you on your show when Lazzy was performing, doesn't mean that nothing happened. I am here to watch the video you are talking about that Pilato took rather a video in my BM tour and use it. Where Rocky, Lazzy money was being poured on him. I'm yet to watch the video. But the truth of the matter is that the monies people gave at your program in Accra during you, Rocky, your anniversary, I was there myself. Not that they said, I was there. So if there was no any video to cover that, I even decided to link with one guy, Robert, a sound engineer and then also a video guy. I arranged with that guy to come and take coverage of the show. He came and took coverage of the show, but unfortunately, we lost that footage because the guy said his camera got spoiled. Like if that video is there today, during you Rocky your anniversary, and that program, your anniversary program, I was also part of the organization. You know it. Just the way I helped you in your program, bringing cameramen to come and cover your show and doing all other stuff, you know it. You know it, my bro. So if you also gave me a helping hand during my program, BM Tour, what is wrong with that? And living, let's get the difference. During my program, the BM Tour, which we did, which you, Rocky, was the MC, I paid you. I asked you to charge. What will be your charge for promotion on your Rock Information Center and then as an MC? And then you said that you cannot charge. So whatever I will give you, you will take. So after the show, I gave you what I felt was good to give to a brother for helping a brother. I gave you money. I wouldn't say I paid you, but I gave you, I settled you after the show for your promotion and for your MC program. I settled you. Okay? Let me tell you, during even that program, people complained. People complained a lot that I didn't use other MCs. Other MCs were fighting me that I didn't use them but decided to use you, Rocky. Who know you, Rocky? When it comes to Konkoma Market, when it comes to MCs, who knows you, Rocky? I heard a lot. People attacked me. Other MCs called and said a whole lot. But I decided to keep quiet. Because, Master, at least, you have to give somebody 2 chances to also shine. All right? So I gave you the little I could give you for supporting us during my BM tour. Now let me ask you. Your program which you did, your anniversary which I came, how much did you pay me? How much did you even give it to me? Say, bro, take this for a lot of fare. How much did you give me? I'm asking you. You said you helped me, you were the MC and the rest. How much did you also give me when I came to your program for your anniversary during the organization at the internal revenue, the revenue office there? That's where we did the program. Linking up with Robert, bringing whatsoever and all during the whole organization and blah, blah, blah. How much did you also give me? Were you even able to give me transportation to say, bro, oh, it wasn't bad, but you take these 100 cedis for your transport in and out? Were you able to do that? But after me, my tour, BM tour, I asked you for a charge and you said you were not ready to charge because we are brothers, so you won't charge. But whatever I will give you, you will take. So after the program, whatever I got, I told you that this is what I have for you, bro. So take. And then you took. The world will know who is grateful and who is ungrateful, my bro. Now, I have never said anywhere that you, Rocky, of RIC Radio and RIC Information Center in Accra, I never said anywhere that the song you did was for Lazzybwoy. I never said your ungrateful song was for Lazzybwoy. Now let me tell you the reason why I never said that anywhere. It was rather you going about telling people about how ungrateful Lazzybwoy is. And I told you that I have your recordings, your audios, which you sent to people. I told you. I have seven recordings, which you sent to people, destroying Lazzybwoy, condemning Lazzybwoy left and right. And those audios, I had them 2 years ago. Rocky, I had those audios of you 2 years ago. Those people you sent audios to, destroying Lazzybwoy, those people sent back those audios for us to listen to a brother who claimed he loved an artiste. We should listen to what he's saying. And I have 7 pieces of those audios. I wouldn't bring them out now, but I'm keeping them for a reason. I told you if you dare me, I want you to dare me, and I'll bring out those audios. And if you want, I'll mention the big men, the people who really want to help Lazzy, and you try to destroy Lazzy to them. People who wanted to help Lazzy, which you destroy Lazzy to them by way of sending them voice notes. The voice note I have, about 7 alone, is enough. I don't know those you called and they couldn't record. Rocky, man, you've been about to climb can be one-on-one that they couldn't record. I cannot mention it because I have not gotten evidence. And the same way, I don't know those you called on phone that maybe they couldn't record you. But those you sent voice note to, those ones, they were able to forward it to us to listen to a brother. If you say you love every artist, you don't hate Lazzybwoy. You won't go about something that you claim you were trying to build, something you were trying to help. You won't all of a sudden begin to destroy it. So if somebody is even tagging you, your ungrateful song, as a song dedicated to Lazzybwoy, there are some facts in it because of your voice notes, because of messages you have sent to people destroying Lazzy to them. If you don't know. My brother, there's a saying that your best friend also have a friend. Your best friend today has a friend. Okay? And your best friend today, even your wife, even your brother, can become your worst enemy tomorrow. Your best friend can become your worst enemy tomorrow. So when you are revealing certain secrets to people, be careful what you are sharing with people. Because today they are your best friends, but tomorrow when they become your enemies, they will leak that information out. They will let the world know who you are. So be careful when you are sharing things about people. Today you want us to assume everything is right between you and Lazzy. Yes, we understand. You guys are brothers. You have no problem. But your recordings and things you have gone about saying to Lazzy is appalling. It's of low standard, which I never thought a brother like you who thought you were dying for Lazzy, which you were fighting in Abobloshi for Lazzy. I never thought such a person would turn around the next day and begin to say those things to tarnish a brother's image. So again, I never said in your song that you did a song, the song you did it for Lazzy. I never said that you did that song for Lazzy. Now let me tell you, before you, Rocky, will release that song, the ungrateful song, you called me. Okay? Because I have been in contact with you always. For 2 years ago, you never even knew I have recordings of you. But every day you and I talk. On your website, I try to help you. Charlie, when you have difficulties, you call me, bro. I have the website here, I want to do this, and then I help you out. Okay? Listen. You called me and said your YouTube channel, you wanted me to show you how to do the YouTube copyright thing. You wanted me to show you, Rocky. And then I said the process to show you will be long. It cannot be done on phone. So I may have to send you a screenshot and then the process to follow. So it was there that we were talking and then it came up. You mentioned it that you have a song that you even wish to release. And then our usual talk. You were even trying to let us know that some of these young guys, the way they brag, they make it look like they are the only artists. Meanwhile, some of you can sing, some of you can rap and the rest. So it was there that you even said you have even recorded a song. And then I also said, oh, I also even did something like that before. Because when my brother Ipak was setting up his studio, Ocean, who came to set up the studio, after he finished the setup, he decided that we should try something to check the vocals and be sure everything was right. So I entered into the studio by joke and said, I'll do song. And before I realized, Ocean has done something which is more or less like a gospel song. And so I also even have a similar thing like that. And then you said, oh, if that's the case, then you release your song. You release it. The next day, you release it. And I said, okay. So you told me that the next day, you will send me a copy of the song for me to promote it or upload it on my website for you. So the following day, you sent me the song, the ungrateful song. I listened to it, and then I uploaded it on my website. The song is still on my website right now. So if that song was meant for Lazzy, if I would say that song, you did it for Lazzy, I wouldn't have even uploaded it on my site in the first place because Lazzy is my artist. So I cannot be saying good about my artist today and then tomorrow I'll go and bring bad things about my artist. I'm more or less damaging my artist image. So if I knew that song was for Lazzy, I won't upload it and share it for people. Because why would I share something that it would damage the image of my artist? Excuse me, every reasonable promoter or reasonable manager will not do that. But because I knew that song wasn't meant for Lazzy, because it was your usual way of doing a song and you told me you had done a song, I decided to put it on my website. Okay, I uploaded the song. So what shows that I said that the song you did, the ungrateful song, was for Lazzybwoy? No. Even in the song, you never mentioned Lazzybwoy's name. But if people are saying that song is for Lazzybwoy, maybe it is because of the things they heard you say about Lazzy, of which I also have recordings of you. Maybe that is what is making people say that that song is for Lazzybwoy. But not me. I never said anywhere that that song you did was for Lazzybwoy. I never said it anywhere. And I will never say it anywhere. Because if it was for my artist Lazzy, I will not even upload that song. So get that clear. Look, you have said a whole lot of things in your reply to whatsoever. Look, bro. You see, in this world, we only pray for strength. Okay, let's pray for strength and pray for long life and pray for money. This world, Ampofaje, I think it's Ampofaje. Also, we are papa, we are fa, we are fa, we are fa, we are bonia, we are fa. If you do good, you are doing it for yourself. And if you do bad, you are doing it for yourself. Let's allow time. Even the Bible says that, allow. When I don't know, I think, let me paraphrase it. In the Bible, when the farmer went and planted good seed, Bible says the enemy at night, the enemy also went to plant bad seed. And then they went and told the master that, you planted good seed, but the following day we have seen bad seeds. Then the master said, don't go and remove the bad seeds. Allow all to be. Just allow all to grow together. Let it all grow. But on the day of harvest, we will know which one is really a good plant and which one is a bad plant. For now, whatever message is going around, whatever people are saying about Lazzy, whatever people are saying about Ligan, let's allow all to grow. Whatever people are even saying about you, Rocky, whatever me, Ligan, I'm saying about you, Rocky, let's allow it all to grow. Okay, let's allow it all to grow. A day is coming when we shall know which one is the good plant and which one is the bad plant. A day is coming when we shall know who is saying the truth and who is saying the lies. Rocky, if you say you are promoting artists, let me school you here small. You said you are promoting Abner Randy. You have signed him on your record label. Abner Randy, you have signed him on your record label. Another call coming in. Look, you said you have signed Abner Randy. Abner Randy has no Facebook page. Abner Randy has no YouTube channel. Abner Randy has nothing. Everything about you is about you, Rocky. You, Rocky, who is the promoter? You have YouTube channel. You have a Facebook page. You have whatsoever social media handles. And you are using that to promote your artist. Are you promoting yourself or you are promoting the artist? I can tell you for a fact that Lazzy, you promoted. If Lazzy told you that he rather promoted you, but you didn't promote him, this is the truth of it. I'm using your own artist, Abner Randy, as an example. Because Abner Randy has no Facebook page. If you will post anything about Abner Randy, it is through you, Rocky, your Facebook page. Abner Randy, it is you, Rocky, that have YouTube. And then you copy Abner Randy's content and then you put. Okay, I think I'm beginning to have a lot of calls coming in. So let me finish this video and then end it here. So if you say you are promoting Abner Randy, you are his man. He has nothing. He has no followers anywhere. It is you, your followers. So those people who like Abner Randy, because they don't have anything about Abner Randy in terms of Facebook, YouTube, they rather come and like you. So indirectly, Abner Randy is promoting you, Rocky, if you don't know. Sarkodie has several managers. His current manager is not his manager. Bulldog is managing Shatawale, but Shatawale has his own Facebook page. He has YouTube. Bulldog will not say, hey, I am managing you, so you don't need to have anything. I'm supposed to have it. So whatever you do, I have to come and put it on my channel. Sarkodie started not with the current manager. So if managers will say, you the artist, you don't have to have anything, I'm supposed to have it and be putting it there, then you should know that you are not managing. Okay, so let me finish this video, and then it's like I had a lot of calls coming in and I had to pick some of them. Some are very tight friends who I had to just end, and you know. So like I was saying, Rocky, if you say that you are managing Abner Randy, create a YouTube channel for him. For her. Create Facebook page for her. Try to use those pages to promote her. Even if you promote those things, this is free tuition I'm giving you. It's just free lecture. I want to add it to you. I don't know it all, but I am also learning small. Okay? So do that. Create those things for the person. If you have any nice picture of her, post it there. And then you share it to you, Rocky, your page. Or you, Rocky, your Facebook wall. Alright? So don't just copy everything and put it on your channel in the name of I am promoting Abner Randy. That is not promotion. My brother. Artists are promoted, do a channel could you promote and other things. Now look, even now, as I speak, if you will play an artist song in Konkoma Yam Market, the fans will have to come and pay money before you play the artist, the song. I don't know how to put it, then you understand. Charlie look papa over here. Rocky. I sound ulanga ungbala. Just a fans here that pen. Now he has what he call countdown, favorite artist whatsoever. Only God knows what program he's doing. Fans will rather have to come and pay for you to play an artist song. And then you call this promotion. You are extorting money. That is money extortion. Why should fans come and pay you, Rocky, your information center, before you play a certain song of their favorite? Then Peace FM and the rest, they're like now they are billionaires in the world, though. Can I buy now Peace FM, Adum FM, and those who play music, fans don't pay. Like by now, Adum top 40. Adum FM top 40. Other countdown are on several other radio stations. But the fans don't pay a dime. They don't pay a peso. You the artist, sometimes you say somewhere you think I hate you, I don't like you. Or because maybe I don't promote your work, you think I don't hate you. I play your songs here on radio. And in Quanta, just that you don't hear it. But because I don't come to put your picture on my Facebook wall, or I don't come to put your whatsoever on my face, doesn't mean I don't promote you. Rocky has a website, so he claims he's putting your works there, he's promoting you. My brother, let me tell you people something. You the artist coming out, let me tell you something. When you go to Rocky, his website, he has what we call ads on it. And that advert is either from Propeller Ads or Google Ads. Okay? Those ads are making him money, if you people don't know. So, Rocky need traffic to come to his website. Rocky, the second, ben down our website, ya been ya down our website, ya kiala kind, whatever is on the website, indirectly they will see the advert too. So, the company which is Propeller Ads or Google will pay Rocky for bringing or for posting something which has brought people. I don't know if you understand me. Okay? So Rocky is doing this. He's putting your content there. It's fair enough. Under normal circumstance, wabasa kurako in charging for credit. Because now line you don't pan our website here boya. Benodone. So you okay I had today this guy Lazzybwoy linked the blind website. Chakantusa GH. I had today Lazzy link the blind website. When you put your Lazzy song on that website, all Lazzybwoy's fans will come to that website there to download the song. So indirectly, Lazzybwoy's content is bringing those fans to your website. And when they come to your website, they also see the advert that Propeller Ads or Google Ads has placed on your site, which they are paying you for it. So who is making money? So indirectly, you are posting the artist content there and it's bringing you traffic. You are making money from the advert from Propeller Ads or Google Ads, and then you charge them again. I have upload on how much do you pay? Or how much do you, the artist, pay Rocky? Sometimes I will tell you buy credit, do this and that. Fine, other bloggers also charge. That is fair enough. But if Rocky want to say that because my credit how much do you pay me? Any day anyone will sit and say that. Ask him that your content that is making people to come to his website and Google Ads or Propeller Ads is paying him now. How much is he also paying you? Ask him. You people shouldn't always do as if you are ignorant about everything. Today is information age. Take your Android phone. That is why you have a smartphone. That phone is smart. And it's supposed to make you smart. So if you need anything, Google and learn it. Don't let someone sit there and think that he knows best. And so he will capitalize on his knowledge and then extort you and then, no. Ask the guys that I post their content on my site how much I charge them. I don't charge them anything. Sometimes you Rocky cry and post here, you sent me credit. Later on that credit, I wouldn't want to talk about it. You sent me credit 5 cedis that I should take. Did I ask you? I won't ask you. Guys have been post by line, my website, go and ask them. Ask any of them if the person has ever sent me credit or I've ever asked the person to pay anything. I don't do that. Because I know that I have adverts on my site. So if I put the person's content over there, people will come there because of the person's content. And when they come there, I also get paid. Google Ads will pay. And when they pay, I make money. But that money I make, I don't give the person. That one I'm supposed not to give the person. It's my personal property. Because the domain and the hosting, I owe it. I pay for it. So it's fair enough. But I wouldn't go and sit somewhere and brag that nanjo our content nan promoters could do and build my website where but could that data could do my brother, the person is paying you indirectly if you don't know. Google Ads or AdSense is paying you. Propeller Ads is paying you. The person is paying you indirectly. So don't sit there and be ungrateful. Don't sit there and be ungrateful to boys. Those boys, one day they will grow up. They will come to know the reality. And they will know who is telling. That's why I just said, let's allow time. Take it back time. Today you have YouTube channel. When they want to post it one, then you go and copy and go and put it on your YouTube channel. And I started a YouTube channel, it was 0 subscribers. Subscriber back in a can and be YouTube channel, babo. So it is because of content, been about content that the business site here, and it is subscribers. So the subscribers you have there, Rocky, those subscribers are not your subscribers. They are not your followers. It is the guys you put their content there. They are fans. They have subscribed to your channel. So indirectly, you are capitalizing on those guys. They are fans. And tomorrow, when your YouTube channel reaches monetization zone, why YouTube channel you full monetization zone? One day to reach there, he will be making money with the YouTube channel. And you guys, your content, which is over there, he will be using it, but then he had grown it and he will be making money from it. And he will come back and insult you and say that I'm promoting. Who are you promoting? What kind of promotion is this? Is that what you call promotion, Rocky? Is that what you call promotion? And a Facebook Live, Zebeto, ko copy wa YouTube, ko copy wa video ko te pa a channel bo. Ana ayangunko okpapa no na kana nyanga to copy cloud pa channel bo. You go to Rocky, his channel, and see how many videos are there. Different people. Those people, you are using their content to make money. Charlie, I've just finished eating and I'm sweating. Don't worry. Let me talk. Okay? So Rocky, I'm telling you, people are learning, and one day they will come to know who is telling the truth and who is lying. Okay? Abner Randy, if you say you are a promoter, Rocky, today, Lazzybwoy, he has his own YouTube channel. He has even almost reached monetization zone. And if I will copy anything, I will promote anything, I promote it using his channel. I don't just go and copy his video and come and put it on my channel. I don't do that. I have a YouTube channel and I'm making money from it. So I have to make my artists also grow and get there. I will not be selfish. All right? I'm not selfish. You people think that I'm using Lazzy to make today you people think Lazzy has become a big artist and he's making it and he's doing it, and so you should have been part of the success story, and nobody sacked you. You sack yourself. No, nobody sacked you from being part of Lazzybwoy's success story. You sacked yourself. You sack yourself, my brother. As a Rocky Sakaba. All right? So don't let it look like you are doing something nobody has done before. Calm down. Mellow yourself. Those boys, one day, they will come to know who is telling the truth and who is lying. They will know. Nobody will be a fool forever. One day, they will come to know the truth. But I just want to advise you, if you want to promote these artists, promote them well. Stop taking money for playing their songs. So, fans yandala pelo before you play the artist song because it's top their favorite. What kind of thing is that? Then if your information center becomes a radio station today, I think if somebody wants to see the building, right, you pay. That's what they are telling me. If today your information center, the fans will have to come and pay for you to play their artist song. Then Peace FM and Adom FM and Code today, I'm sure like what will be happening there. Like if you go there right now, there will be a queue because everybody wants to pay for the artist song to be played. I don't hate you, Rocky, but it pains me that you hate correction. You hate correction. When someone is correcting you, you think the person is your enemy. Listen, I've told you are my brother. I won't hate you. If I will hate you, 2 years ago when I started getting your voices, like I will never offer my service to you. But I've kept on being a brother from there up to now. It's not everything I have done for you that I'll come and tell the whole world. You know it. That is not everything I have done for you that I'll come and tell the world. There are a lot. But I just want the people to know that I am not the bad person. Lazzybwoy is not the bad person you are trying to portray out there. It is not like that at all. Let love lead. Let love lead. And if you are promoting, promote with a clean heart. If you are doing well today and somebody will appreciate you tomorrow, let a person come and appreciate you. Like Sarkodie is doing to Obrafo today. Like Sarkodie is doing to Hammer of last two today. Like Shatawale is doing to the fans today. Today Shatawale is dashing cars. He's dashing money to the fans. Today Sarkodie had to go and fly Obrafo to South Africa for medical bills, and he covered everything when Obrafo was sick because that is his godfather. Hammer of the last two, Sarkodie had to go there when Hammer is now doing the A1 bread. Hammer is the one doing A1 bread. He's making money out of it. But Sarkodie had to go there and say, hey bro, you have helped us a lot. Charlie, Masedani. If boys will appreciate you, you shouldn't go about talking about it. Allow nature, allow time. Allow time. Those who will be grateful, they will return. They will come back and appreciate you. But if at this point, you want to start enjoying, making use of their benefits, then my brother, the vision is not big. If today you are thinking about what you will get, then my brother, the vision is not big enough. I know when you do the good thing, if people don't even come back to appreciate you, God will reward you. If people don't come back to reward you, God will reward you. That is what you should be thinking of. It's not about tarnishing people's image, trying to let everybody know that you have done this, you have done that. Charlie, people do something, oh. People do something. People help Lazzy. Papa, if Lazzy want to talk about people that have helped him, maybe in the top 10, maybe he will not mention your name. And let me tell you, Lazzy didn't tell me anything about you. I knew Lazzy and knew your connection, his connections with you, before I even came to know you, if you don't know. But then, I have not met you. The time I met you, Rocky, maybe you have forgotten, I don't easily forget, was when you finished your radio school. When you finished your Media Solution Institute. Media Solution Institute. I remember the school very well. When you completed that radio school and wanted to do attachment, that was how you were able to get into contact with me. That you wanted to do attachment. And then upon the second thought, you decided to do your own information center, to do your own thing and blah, blah, blah. That is how we got connected. If you have forgotten, I don't easily forget things. That is how you and Rocky, you and I, that is how we got to know each other. That's how we... Because you wanted to come and do attachment. You wanted a place. And you were asking me where I could link you up to do attachment. But later on, you decided to change your mind and to do your own thing. That is perfect. That is good. But don't let it look like you are the one that is doing everything for everybody. Today, those boys that you said you are promoting, maybe they don't know. So they will say, yeah, you are doing well. And of course, you are doing well. The fans are equally doing the same, if you don't know. Yard Boy, G Black, and those guys, their fans are also promoting them. So that one is not only you. Their fans also have Facebook pages. They have WhatsApp these things. Some of them, when they see their artists on, they will begin to share the link, sharing it here and there. So they are indirectly also promoting. The fans are promoting. So don't let it look like you are the only one doing promotion. You are trying. Yes, you are doing your best. But take it easy. Those who appreciate you tomorrow. But don't be looking for the returns now. Don't be looking for the reward right now. No. If you were with somebody and the person is no more with you today, the person has become your enemy. Sako de wa manager Nambia, that is not him now. But have you ever heard that Sako de's manager, Sammy Forsen? Have you ever heard him one day coming on radio to say that Sako de has done this, he has done this, he's ungrateful? By then Sako de had not won BET. The time Sammy Forsen left Sako de, he had not won BET award. That time nobody knew Sako de like that, but he was Sako de. That was the time he was playing those songs, baby, the things you they do me, they make a. Those times, Sammy Forsen, he was the manager of Sarkodie. But along the line, they parted way, and a different person had to come in now. But have you heard Sammy Forsen sitting somewhere to talk about Sarkodie before? That he's ungrateful and blah 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 because Sarkodie has now won BET. Bro, chill. I just want people to know the truth. I don't hate anybody. If I see Rocky today, he's eating and I'm hungry, I'll eat. But truth be told, to who deserves it. I don't play seek and hide games. I don't play that kind of politics at all. I am a straightforward person. That is me. Ligan, Kofi, Charlie, let's vibe another time. All right. So this is what I have for Rocky. Let him hear it. The first video had to end because of a course coming in, but this is the ending of it. I have a lot I could say, but it's too much. If you talk too much, you end up becoming a bad person. So I'll end here. I don't want to talk too much and end up becoming a bad person. Thank you, boys. And thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gents. Thank you, the men and women. Everybody. I love you all. Let's love lead. I'm out.